Hi, I'm Michael Hickson. I'm an associate professor and I'm chair of the Department of Philosophy at Trent University. As we approach the 2-year anniversary of the declaration of the pandemic, the thing that's on my mind the most is that in the news we're hearing about a rise in opposition to science. And we're finding that the population is increasingly divided over scientific questions and over following science. And what I'm thinking about is why is there that increase and what exactly is the nature of that opposition? Before the pandemic, there was already a kind of crisis. People were talking about the fact that we're in a post-truth era. And there's so much misinformation that was circulating in social media. And we still have that problem, but I think that what's happened during the pandemic is that the opposition to science has taken a kind of new turn. It's now in opposition to what people take to be the values of science and the politics of science. And we don't normally think about science as being value-laden or political, but it is. Philosophers of science and sociologists have known that for decades and decades, but now it's coming to the fore because every time you hear a politician say, my policy is to follow the science or listen to the scientists, they make it sound as if there are no values or priorities or politics involved in that because they want to get us all together, working together. But everybody has realized now that that motto, follow the science, is very value-laden and political. And I think there's a yearning that people have now to talk about what are those values? Are they the right values? Because science on its own doesn't lead in a simple linear direction toward a policy. You have to inject it with values and priorities in order to get it moving in any particular direction. So we don't follow science. Science follows our values. And I think you're finding opposition to science because people are not feeling that the direction we're headed in is in line with their values.